Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have discussed about how can working with the input element. Now friend, in this video, I want to discuss about working with the CSS class. Okay, so let's do that work. For doing this right now, I want to make it as a clean. Okay, here I simply clean it and all that our code, I want to remove it. And also that is our href. Okay, here right now I want to simply take only one. Great. So now first of all, I want to do, if you want to working with the CSS, here better I want to also install that Bootstrap. If you go to that Google and if you search with the Bootstrap, that is actually Bootstrap official website. I hope you already know about the Bootstrap. If you simply go to that Bootstrap and in here, I want to install it. Okay, I want to install it into the React. So that is actually some of the command line. Better I copy it and now I want to install it. If you go to that our terminal, our one terminal is running right here. Our project is now running by the npm run dev. Now better here I want to paste it and I want to install it. Okay, so that will be our first job. We have to install it, and you can see Bootstrap is installed successfully. It's very light one of the package. Here we successfully install it. So now we have to also support it. That means in our src, that is actually our main.js. As I told you before, whatever the things you actually added, first things we have to support it in here. Then that will be executable for our whole project, because that is our React main file, right? So into this position, and now we have to import it. I want to import that will be as a Bootstrap. Okay, that is a Bootstrap. I simply import that Bootstrap, and also after that, okay, also after that I want to import another one that will be as import. I want to import our Bootstrap. So from to the Bootstrap, I want to access that dist, and from to the dist, I want to access that CSS, and from to the CSS, I want to access that Bootstrap CSS. That will be the Bootstrap CSS. Okay, here make that sure you load it. So friend, that's all. I simply import that Bootstrap, and also here I simply add that our Bootstrap dist CSS and bootstrap.css. So now we don't need it. So now in our total project, Bootstrap is supported. Okay, here I simply imported both of these. It's now totally fine. So now let's do that work. For doing this, now I want to go to that our app.js again, and into this app.js area here, I want to again take one of the h1 tag, and I want to put some of the name as this is head. Okay, headline. Now this type of one of the text I simply added, and for this we have to also create one of the reference. I named that reference again as a my headline. Okay, I simply name it as a my headline on the reference, and that is the reference will be comes from our useRef. Great. So that is our text, and here I want to better put some of the default class name in our h1 tag area. I want to put that class name into the class name area. I want to name it as I want to use some of the Bootstrap class name as a text success, because I have already installed that Bootstrap. So if everything okay, now our Bootstrap class, that is our text success, that should be executed. That means that should be make it as a green, right? Now let's check this out. Click as a save all, and now if you go to that our page, you can see it's now successfully updated. That means Bootstrap is executed. Now our Bootstrap another class as a text success, and that is actually successfully updated as a green. So now friend, I want to work with the hook. That means here when you click it, then I want to actually change that CSS class. So how to do this work? Okay, for doing this here, that is our name, and also I have already loaded our reference name. Our reference name will be which one? That will be as a my headline. Here also I want to pass that our reference. So that will be our reference name. I simply pass that our reference name as a my headline. So now I want to do when you click it. Okay, when you click it, then I want to actually change that our class name. So here I want to update that. So if you want to update, so that is our reference. Our reference will be as a my headline. I want to access that our current property, and with this current property we have to call that our class name. Okay, so that will be as a class, that is a list. Okay, so that will be as a class list, and from to the class list I want to call it as a remove. So that will be remove our which one. Here by default I have already added one of the Bootstrap class as a text success. So by this our remove method, from to the remove method, I want to simply remove that class as a text success. And here I want to add another class. Better I copy it and I paste it. So that will be as a headline current classList, and here now I want to add another class as a bootstrap class as a text danger. Okay, danger. So that is another bootstrap class. That means that will be as a red. So friend, I hope every part and everything is very clear to you. Now let's check this out, it's working or not. If you now click as a save all, and now if you go by default, if you now refresh it, by default that is our text success, right? Here I have already make it as a bootstrap class as a text success. So when you click it, there is our method will be executed, and into this method area, first of all it will be remove that our success class, and then that will be add another bootstrap class as a text danger. That means now when you click it, then that should be as a red. Now if you click as a click, yes, you can see it's successfully updated. It successfully removed our before existing class as a red success. Now it's added another class as a text danger. Okay, so that means after that executed, so that is one of the bootstrap class as a text danger, and that is successfully executed. I hope friend you get some of the point. So how to deal with it with using that React that is a hooked one of the method as a useRef. So with this useRef we can do this work very easily. Okay, great. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.